Hey guys, so today I wanted to answer a few questions because Aria is actually in a new school and we just got confirmation that Audrey is able to transfer to the school as well. And I'm super excited, but I wanted to meet the teacher, see the classroom, see how many students are in the classroom, and get all the details for pre-K before I transfer Audrey over. And her teacher hasn't arrived yet, so I'm currently waiting for her to get here to meet her. But I wanted to make my 15 minutes productive, so I wanted to make a quick video. And I went back to a video that I posted a few months ago to make sure that I'm answering all your questions. And there's a few questions that I missed and a few repeated questions, so I wanted to clarify that in this video. And honestly, I think overall I've answered most questions, but if you have any additional questions, leave them down below because I'm kind of losing track of all the other comments and questions that I've received that I haven't answered. So the first question, and the one that was repeated a few times, was, is Jamie still with that other woman that he cheated on me with, his ex? And they actually were never together. They had their fun, or whatever you want to call it, but they actually didn't end up together after the fact. I honestly told him on a few occasions that I wish they would get together, because then it meant, you know, they were in love and there was actually something there. It wasn't just for nothing, if that makes sense. But I don't know. I'm sure they spoke after that a few times. I honestly don't know if they saw each other, met each other. From what I know, they did not date officially, and the girl he is dating now is not his ex. It's somebody that he met on an online dating app, and again, they were together, or not officially together, they were just dating for a little bit. They stopped for about maybe 8 months, I'm not really sure, and then they started dating again. I think they just started communicating, and now they're dating officially. So I guess to answer the first question is, no, they're not together, because they never really got together. It was just that one night, and again, maybe they spoke and saw each other after that, but they weren't, you know, officially girlfriend and boyfriend or officially dating. And the second question was his ex-girlfriend the woman that he had his first daughter with? As you guys know, I have 2 daughters, Audrey and Aria, with my ex-husband, but he had a daughter from a previous relationship. And no, the daughter he had from a previous relationship wasn't his girlfriend. It was somebody that he worked with, that one night they had some fun and she ended up getting pregnant. But it wasn't his ex-girlfriend. I think he probably got with his ex-girlfriend when his daughter was maybe a baby. Actually, she was probably 8 months or something when they got together. So it wasn't the mother of his first daughter. I think that kind of answers all the questions, and I think I've pretty much answered most questions. I can't imagine you guys have more questions, but I did want to highlight one specific comment that I honestly got teary-eyed reading, and I had to kind of compose myself before I turned on the camera. And it was from Cecily. I hope I'm saying your name right, but she said that she's a longtime subscriber of mine, that she subscribed to me and started following me back in 2014 when she was pregnant with her first child, and that I look completely different, that there seems to be a light shining on me that no one else can dim. And that kind of made me cry, because that's definitely how I feel inside. I've reached a point where I'm so truly happy that I don't care what anybody else thinks. I don't care what anyone else says or does, because I'm just so genuinely happy. I love what I do. I love my job. I'm wearing this unapologetic badass woman shirt because I went to a woman's in leadership seminar yesterday, and I'm super empowered and super excited. And they actually have a few, not just in Miami. It's the She Summit by Bacardi. I think she mentioned that there's one in New York, one in London, and I think that they just had one in Dallas. So look it up if you have your own business. It's so empowering. It was a great event. Over 500 female leaders attended, and it was honestly very motivating and very inspiring. So I've just gotten to that place where, and I don't know if it's age or, you know, the things I went through. Actually, I mentioned this yesterday. They said things that make you unique are the things you go through. That could be, I was born, I'm an immigrant. I'm parents of an immigrant. I was born into separated parents. I wouldn't say divorced because they never got married. And all those things are things that make me unique, and not necessarily, and we can share that. You know, maybe you're an immigrant as well. Maybe you're parents of an immigrant as well. Maybe your parents were separated growing up. But all the things that make me me are unique to me. Maybe we share a few of those characteristics, but I don't know if I've reached this peaceful and very happy place because of all the things that I've been through, or maybe just age and maturity. But I am loving this new phase of my life. And when people ask me, you know, I see that you're just happily divorced, you know, how did you reach that place, and how were you able to let go and just move on? I think I was scared of that too when I was going through the process. And if you're truly unhappy, you have to do something to change that. I'm not saying go out and get a divorce. I'm just saying change something, because if you're not happy, you need to become happy. You need to change something in your life, whether that be maybe some habits or some people, not necessarily your husband or your significant other. Maybe it's friends, maybe it's family, maybe whoever is bringing you down. You need to just remove them from your life, because I feel like not just my husband at the time I removed from my life, I removed some people as well. I removed a friend that was bringing me down. I removed a best friend. She was actually my maid of honor at my wedding, and we no longer speak because of so much negativity that was around that friendship. And maybe it was a combination of all of that. You know, I just removed all the negativity around me, and I'm in a much better place. And it's definitely a long process. It's a difficult one, but in the end, you are just shining and no one can dim your light. So I think Cecily, or I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, she said it perfectly, and I'm so glad that you guys are able to see that. It really made me a little bit emotional. So I think I'm gonna go check up on Audrey's teacher again. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any other questions, which I don't know if you guys will have any other questions because I've answered basically all of your questions, but if you have any other questions or comments, please leave them down below, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye guys.